up, everybody? You can't see me, but I can see you. Welcome to a new edition of Jams and Cocktails. My name is Brad Brock. I'll be your host. And it's good to see you. We are back from the fabulous Las Vegas. Yes. Back to business. I don't want to be, but we are. Here we are, back to business. I am joined by the incomparable, the lovely, the amazing Jordyn Taylor. And we are joined once again by the amazing bad bitch herself, Miss Elly Brock.
Hi. And here we are.
Still in recovery mode from our adventure out there in Las Vegas. I don't know about you guys, but looking at my bank account once we kind of landed and settled down, I was really quite devastated. What about you, Elly? Oh, that's Jordyn.
Hi. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Oh, must be nice.
But I still owe Jordyn a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah, Jordyn.
That's funny. Bradley does too.
Just kidding.
No, it's true. I am this week. I am sugar baby.
And
Yeah.
I am sugar daddy.
And she is sugar daddy. That's what the D on her hat is for tonight. Sugar daddy. Jeremy Plant is in the stream.
Planty.
What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy was there with us this weekend. And,
how's your bank account, Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy, how's your bank account looking? Jeremy's up in Philadelphia, joined us for the weekend. But man, what a thing! Dave said he loves your hair.
It's natural.
All natural. Oh man, yeah. Jeremy Plant says, "Yay! All three of my Vegas roomies. Yep, we survived. We survived 4 days in Las Vegas for Jordyn Taylor's 30th birthday. How does it feel being over 30 now, Jordyn?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
Did you have a good time out there?
I did.
Oh, that's
I'm sad
awesome.
to be back to reality.
Oh, you know who's not sad to be back to reality? This girl right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, life is good for her.
no. So I was. I guess it had to be Tuesday morning. I was catching up on all my work, catching up on everything that I had missed over the last few days. And I get a phone call probably around 9:30 or so, and it's Elly. And she was like, so, I was supposed to go to work today around 1 o'clock. She's like, so they called me and they said, you are banned from the store. And so what did they tell you? What does that mean?
So apparently because of my travels on commercial flight and across the country, essentially, I was high risk for coronavirus. And I'm not allowed in my store for 7 days.
Unless you bathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They told me 3 hours before I was supposed to be there and clock in.
So can you go there to eat?
No, I cannot set foot in the store or any of our locations.
That's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. But what's the silver lining to all that?
It is paid.
Woo!
Yeah, I am getting paid.
That's the key. As long as you're getting paid. So this girl, not only did she have 4 wonderful, fabulous days in Las Vegas with us, but now she has 7 whole days to just do nothing. It sucks that we're broke now, though.
Yeah, and I get paid on Friday, but still, I'm the type of person, I can't just sit in my apartment and do nothing. So, I was talking to my boss. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to lose my mind. I was like, can I come back to work early? What can happen? I need to work.
So they put you in a full hazmat suit and bring you back into work.
Can I
Right?
get tested?
Because that's not at all alarming whatsoever.
Yeah.
No, well, you guys, just to give you a cap of of the show coming up tonight because I'm very excited to be back. I feel like we just did this. We were just here with Chris Springer last week. Chris Springer! Whoop, 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 whoop. And I feel like time stood still, and now here we are again. And I'm so happy to be here. Do have a pretty fun show for you. We're going to recap all of our adventures out there in Las Vegas over the weekend. I have a very special guest for your musical entertainment coming up. It's me. We got the whole one-man band show set up over there. So during the course of the show, hit up in the comments any requests that you might want to hear. Jordyn is going to be writing them down for me. And we'll get to some requests and playing some music. So I'm going to actually have to do some work tonight, which is fun. So we'll get to that. Also, I do want to send a very special congratulations out to my good friend Sam Allison. Sam Allison is a audio engineer. He worked down in Miami at the Hit Factory Criterion, which is known for such hits as Jimmy Buffett's Changes in Latitude, such hits as, a little song called Hotel California. Legendary studio. Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees records there. So Sam recently moved to Puerto Rico to pursue a recording career over there, engineering. But he is a multi-Latin Grammy Award-winning audio engineer, and he just won, or he just got a certificate in the mail today, another Latin Grammy. So congratulations, Sam Allison. I love you, man. You're the best.
Woo!
Sam is wonderful. He was a roommate of mine and a very good friend back in the old Orlando days. So I'm glad that he's out there chasing the dream, and you could do it too. Anyway, you guys, I guess before we get into any more of this nonsense, before we get into our Vegas recap, here's a recap of the recap. Oh my God. How adorable are we? How adorable are we?
Too cute for words.
Oh my God.
Too cute for words.
You know, it's funny. I got the two of you talking, and I have a hard time like figuring out who it is to switch the cameras. You guys, Vegas. I almost dropped an F-bomb so early in the night. Oh my God. Vegas, you guys. I wrote some keywords down here, so process them. Drag queens. That was a major part of it.
Oh, Jen Major brought up a good point too.
Oh yeah, what's that?
She said, "Why did we go to the church and not get married?"
Yeah, we did. We did pop by the old wedding chapel. We threw him for a loop, didn't we, Jordyn?
We did.
Yep. She was even so clever as to say, "Should I just put this ring on this finger instead?" And she did it. And yeah, man. For 2 days after that, we were getting text messages. Did you guys get hitched? Even funny story. I get home and I'm literally loading my vehicle up because we'll tell you about that whole travel debacle in a minute. Loading my vehicle up to go and play at the Square Grouper down in Jupiter, Florida. Immediately touching down, and that was life. I turned and burned. So I'm loading up, and my neighbor. Just next door to us here at the house comes over.
Aaron.
He's like, hey, yeah, Aaron. Is Aaron watching? Invite him in.
Yeah.
We're going to have to invite him in. I'm going to do that right now while we're talking about it. Aaron. So Aaron comes out, wonderful next door neighbor. And he goes, oh, man, have a good time out there in Vegas? And I was like, yeah, man. And he was like, did you get hitched? Did you get married out there? And I was like, no, it was just a ruse for our friends and family. He's like, oh, man. He was like, Jennifer Major says pussy. So he's like, yeah. He's like, marriage is all right. I guess I shouldn't dime him out. It was nice watching him on the phone.
It's just all right.
He said marriage is great and you should have done it, you son of a bitch. There we go. Not throwing Aaron under the bus here. Oh man. So yeah. So we get out to Vegas, and it was a great trip in. Everything worked out perfect. We got in super late, so we didn't do much. We went to sleep. We got up and we went sightseeing, and that was wonderful. Help me collect my bearings here, Jordyn. What did we do on Friday?
Didn't we start with the drag brunch?
That was Friday.
That was the first thing we did.
So straight away, what did I say? Drag queens straight away?
Yes.
So drag queens straight away, straight out of the box.
Well, not straight, but
Yeah. Gay out of the box.
That was a good joke.
That was
not
good.
bad.
That was
Not
good.
bad. Yeah. So Jordyn is a huge fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. And
Shout out to my girls.
whoop whoop. So she booked us this wonderful all-inclusive brunch with some of the drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race at the Flamingo.
No.
Right? No.
At Senor Frogs.
Senor Frogs.
And you got
You're right.
bottomless food, open bar, bottomless mimosas, harassment.
harassment.
It was great.
Seriously, it was great. It was a whole like brunch buffet. We had VIP, so we had open bar. They literally just set tons of champagne on the table in front of us, and they just kept bringing carafes of orange juice to make mimosas. I don't know how much orange juice I drank, but I know I drank probably 3 bottles of champagne to get through a complete drag show. Now, don't get me wrong. These girls did a great job. They were wonderful. It was a great show, and they were exciting and really into what they were doing for a brunch. My favorite part, though, was it was obviously Jordyn's birthday, and she decided to wear a tiara and a sash that says "Talk 30 to me." She just turned 30, and of course, they asked if anybody was having a birthday, if anybody was doing anything special going on, and so they brought her up on stage. And what happened to you, Jordyn?
Well, they brought a lot of people up on stage. It wasn't.
It wasn't just her, but you were there.
Yeah, and they made us do. Well, they first embarrassed everyone on stage except for me, so I felt pretty good about that. I got off easy, and then we had to have a twerking competition to a Cardi B song for 90 seconds, and then they made us do a nasty shot of Fireball, and I took a little sip. And then I was going to save the rest to take it back because I kind of wanted the little shot glass that it came in as like a souvenir and to share with the table because like I'm not a Fireball girl. And but then I thought that the drag queen was going to like really make fun of me because everyone else took theirs and I didn't. So then I had to chug it all. And it was really fun. But they did it too early in the evening, the twerking competition. They should have waited till after the brunch was over.
In the evening, which was like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You were champion, though. I'm really proud of you.
I heard I was not the worst one, so.
You weren't. There was this one dude. There was one man on stage.
The gay boy?
The gay boy.
He was great.
And he stole the show.
Thank God. Thank God.
If anybody else was trying to make a scene, they couldn't do it. They could not compare to this kid. So
he took his shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on.
That was great.
For sure. And it was so great. And I got hammer drunk. No.
Endless mimosas and an open bar.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you go wrong?
Right?
Really?
That was wild.
Yeah, because let me tell you what. So
hashtag best value in Vegas.
Right? For
no
real.
joke. You are next trip that we plan. You're doing all that too.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You have to plan every trip now.
Yes.
Yay!
I look forward
Yay
to
for
it.
Jordyn. No. So we leave the brunch. It was pretty late. Like it was probably around. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. There was no time there, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably
I think
like
it was like
5? 4
or 5 that we got out. Yeah, because it started at what, 2?
Yeah,
2:30.
it was pretty pretty late. What did we do immediately after? Because let me tell you what, guys. This was Friday night, the very first night that we were there. I was on some other shit.
Literally.
Yeah, quite literally. Completely out of my gourd. So I'm not even sure. Did we go to dinner? Like, what did we end up doing there after the brunch?
Well, I think we fucked off in the casino that was like right outside of Senior Frogs and the whatever for
That's
a little
right.
bit and took some photos, which you saw a moment ago.
Yeah.
And then I think
which you'll see again. I got another little slideshow. It's a little bit more in depth that we'll play a little bit later on.
Oh. And then I think we went back to the hotel and freshened up, and then we...
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Jeremy, he just chimed in.
Yeah, Jeremy remembers everything.
Jeremy, walk us through this because we're shit at this. He said we walked over to the shops and then to the fountains. Oh, that's right. We did the Bellagio fountains.
Yes.
And that was really nice.
Yes, I got all of it on video.
Yep.
All of it.
Yep. And then we
went to the RuPaul Drag Race show live.
I'm pretty sure that we went back to the hotel first, though.
We did, yeah. Because there was definitely something else that happened between that. Because when Brad and I got to the show, we were a little done.
I like to quote a good friend of mine. I was faded and X-rated.
Yes.
By the time we walked into the RuPaul show, like I'm pretty sure I was sitting in the seat. And the only thing that was going through my mind was that I didn't want to be dimed out. Like, I didn't want them to call me out for, like, looking like I was asleep or uninterested. Because it wasn't the case, but I was just... literally, we sat there, I guess it was like 20 minutes in, and finally, like, a server came over to our little table. It was like, can I get you guys anything? And I, like, sprung to life, and I was like, I need water. I need water right now. I was like, yeah, that's all I need. I do not remember leaving that theater.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
I can't. What did we do like immediately following that? Anybody?
Did we go? Is that when we went to Fremont Street?
Oh my God, we did.
Yeah.
We did. Oh my God, we went all the way to Fremont Street. I was still like losing my mind. Steve. So we have my brother and my nephew in the studio audience. So Steve loves to comment while he's and then read his comments on the big screen. Oh God, that sounds like a great plot for a film. Getting trapped on the ceiling, and then Ellie and Jordyn stole Mike Tyson's tiger.
We were kind of concerned about that, to be honest, that was going to happen.
Seriously. So yeah, we did go to Fremont Street. We did that whole thing.
Jeremy said that at the RuPaul show, Bradley looked like he was intensely concentrating on the show, but was actually basically sleeping.
That's true.
Very true.
That's a true
I had
story.
the same moment as Jeremy. I looked over and I was like, he looks like he's like really artistically trying to understand the drag like performance that's happening here. Like, And then you look over again and he was literally like nodding in and out of
completely nodding in and out of consciousness. But like the only reason that I didn't fall completely asleep is because I didn't want to get called out by these drag queens, because I saw what happened at the drag brunch just earlier.
Oh yeah, and they were fierce. They were brutal.
So brutal. Oh my God. Like people were getting up to go take a piss and they were getting chastised. I was like, oh, you just want them to piss their pants? I think we even got called out. Ellie and I, we got called out.
Because we went to the open bar in the middle of like a break. It wasn't even like they were performing. It was a break.
We were super courteous. I thought anyway, but I think they just get off on harassing people.
Any moment they can.
Yeah, and it was fine.
It
was a great show. The performers were really good. The RuPaul show was okay. I feel like if we saw that first, it might have been better because it seemed a bit more contrived. It was a little bit more rehearsed, which I don't feel like is what it's kind of all about, at least the culture of drag and burlesque and all that thing. I think it's a little bit more interactive with the crowd. But there was one moment that was pretty interactive in the RuPaul show where somebody got up to like leave and a drag queen was like throwing a fit and came off the stage, and this girl was like, I'm going to have sex. and the host was like, okay, girl, you gotta go get yours. You do you. And I was like, oh, that's all it takes to get out of here?
Jeremy said that at the drag brunch while you two were trying to go to the open bar, Chanel basically said that Bradley, you could fit in Ellie's fanny pack.
I'm not that small, but pretty small. Pretty tiny guy.
And then at Fremont Street, we saw the amazing 80s hair band.
Yeah, that was good.
And they were singing all of Jeremy's favorite mom tunes. So Motley Crue type stuff.
Yeah, pour some sugar on me.
Yeah.
They were called Spandex Nation.
Spandex Nation. That's right.
Which was really cool. Tell them about Fremont Street.
Oh, Fremont Street's amazing. If you guys have never been to Vegas, that's definitely, it's old Vegas. It's the Vegas that you'll see in Vegas Vacation before they put this giant LED screen up across the whole street or above the whole street. And it's completely closed off to vehicles now. But that's where the old Grand Hotel is. It's where the Golden Nugget is. That is old Vegas, and it was awesome.
And the TV screen ceiling.
Yeah, that's the big LED screen.
Oh, missed that.
Right over her head.
and then the zip lining.
Oh yeah, now you can zip line across the whole street, which is just
trippy.
Yeah, kind of ridiculous. But I mean, if you're a thrill seeker, why don't you just zip over a bunch of people throwing up in the middle of the street?
Your cousin told me your cousin told me today that she did that.
Let's start again.
Well, I don't know how to say that. Your all's cousin.
Just you're from
y'all's cousin.
You live in Florida now. Y'all is completely acceptable now.
She said that she did that. Chrissy? Yeah, she said she did the zip lining over Fremont Street.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Is she here? Is she in here right now?
Surprise! I don't know.
Oh, but she said it on a comment.
Well, yeah.
That sounds like something she would do, though.
Sure. For sure.
She's wild like that. I love it.
That's awesome. The next day, Saturday rolled around. I actually felt great, except for a couple of travel complications I was having digestively. Anybody out there? Who else tuning in? We got a few viewers. Anybody ever have problems with number 2 after you've been traveling? Chime in so I don't feel like I'm the only one. Eventually, I had to take some medicine and get my life together. But the first couple of days we were there, I needed a plumber real bad.
Oh, Jesus.
And I wasn't going to the drag queens for it.
Touche, pussycat.
So, yeah.
I offered a finger.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm just kidding.
Babe, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, all right?
Jeremy said cue Kesha.
Yeah. So Saturday rolls around. We go out into our lives. Saturday was a pretty cool day. It was pretty. We got kind of a late start because we were recovering. But we went out. We had breakfast at this little Mexican restaurant at the Miracle Mile Mall there in Planet Hollywood. That was lovely. Then we decided to walk the whole strip down to the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, which was
far as shit in comparison to what you think.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but it was definitely a brisk walk.
It was a hike, but it was worth it when we got there. It looked, as we're walking, I was just like, you see that huge group of people? I was like, that's definitely the sign. They're all there waiting to get a photograph. So we get down there, we take the photograph, we get a car, we come back, and our next show was at Caesar's Palace, a show called Absinthe. And it's kind of like a Cirque show, but on a smaller, more crude circumstance. And so we went, and of course we ate at In-N-Out Burger, because that's a thing you have to do when you're out west. Any of you Easterners here, you got to do it when you go out there. But Ellie, it doesn't stack up to Five Guys, does it?
Oh, absolutely not. Like, Five Guys is unmatched, but In-N-Out was and I was drunk, and it was still really bad. So that's how you know it's really bad. It was not great. Like, McDonald's, I think, is better. Sorry if anyone likes In-N-Out, but it was not great at all.
Well, chime in, you guys. What about In-N-Out Burger? Shameless plug. Stephen D. Hunt says, name that band name, Plumber Crack Finger. No, No. Could have been helpful, but no. Yeah, Five Guys shameless plug, Steve says.
Yeah, for sure. I'll always support Five Guys. They're amazing.
Oh, man. So we went to Absinthe. And what an incredible show. It was so crude and intimate, and the host was a riot, and his counterpart there was a complete idiot. But the performers during that show were incredible. The trapeze and the ribbon, and the skaters. If you guys are planning on go to Vegas, get your pad and papers out and take some notes, because it was crazy good. Absinthe is a great show to see. I highly recommend it. Yeah, and then after that show, we moseyed on down to the High Roller, which is the 550-foot Ferris wheel that overlooks the entire strip. You notice how I skipped that story, yeah? Is that what you're smiling about?
No, I was just reminiscing.
We're just listening.
They're over here like... Anyway, so we go and we get on this Ferris wheel. This Ferris wheel has all these little bubble carts that take you around, and some of them have a open bar, a bartender with a bar, open bar for 30 minutes going around in this Ferris wheel. And so we all made a pact as we were getting on this thing that we had to drink what we had spent to get on here. So we were delighted when the bartender was like, you can only have one drink at a time. However, you can have a double. And so I myself drank 3 double Jack and Cokes, and then 2 beers, and then took a beer to go. Jordyn, what did you have over there?
I think I only had 3 double vodka with ginger ales.
Boo.
I know. I don't think I had that much, but
But 3 doubles, I mean, that's solid.
it was good.
That's solid.
Yeah.
What about you, Ellie?
I started with a double vodka cranberry, and then I had 2 double vodkas in ginger ale, and then I left with a vodka ginger ale.
Needless to say, we demolished Jeremy. Jeremy's in the chat
He said
there.
strongest drinks ever. He thinks I had 4. Maybe I did.
You guys
Could
hear
have
that?
had 4.
You guys hear that car go by, man?
Vroom vroom.
Sounds like we're right next to the highway here. We are not. So as we were going up, we see this little casino down on the strip, or just off the strip, that our cab driver had told us about, called Ellis Island. And I was like, that's where we need to go. That is our Mecca tonight.
And it looked fun.
Right?
From up in the Ferris wheel. It
Yeah.
was well lit up. It
And
was decent sized.
He had mentioned that that it was a better
Casino drinking experience.
right, yeah, you go and you could sit at the penny slot and you're gonna get served drinks all night. Where at some of the bigger resorts, they just kind of leave you in the dust. They follow the high rollers, or at least people that are putting more money in. But so we go, we get off the high roller, we get our drink to go, we go down there, and we get to this casino, and it's just this dingy, seedy, old place. Totally up my alley. I don't know about you guys, but totally up my alley for a place to be.
Loved
And,
it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I
right?
won 64 cents, so it was a good day.
We sit straight down at the penny slots, and Ellie was like, "Listen, you guys." What did you tell us, Ellie?
For what? To how to play it?
Yeah, how to play it.
Right. So yeah, you guys would sit down and just bet all lines, max bet. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
no, 1 line, 1 bet, and then you can sit there and play 100 times on $1.
1 penny
and
at a
they
time.
feed you drinks.
Feed us drink. And the waitresses, or I don't want to say waitresses. I'm a PC. Gotta keep it PC. The servers were on us from go. So I probably had 5 or 6 Jack and Cokes while we were sitting there, and so again, faded and X-rated.
I don't remember much of Ellis Island, to be honest.
And it's the best place because for $1 you can sit at the machines and you get free drinks. So you can get fucked up off of $2.
Yeah, it was
all night. It's beautiful.
It was
Beautiful.
amazing. It was amazing. So we go back, and now this little resort, got to give a shout out to Darlene Morehouse, a really good friend of ours. I don't know if she's tuning in yet, but she hooked us up with her timeshare out there in Vegas. And a shout out to Jack and Patty Hearn for hooking it up as well. So we get out there, and it's in this little strip, and there's a liquor store, a hookah bar, a general store, a pizza place, a Subway, and there's Vince Neil's restaurant, which has a 24-hour bar in it. So we get all done out there gambling at Ellis Island. We jump in a cab. We go back to our resort area. We go into the bar. On the menu is a $40 appetizer tasting.
Oh my God, it was $40.
It was
Yeah.
$40 fucking dollars. So, but did you see the size of that thing?
Yeah, we took some home and all of us were eating it.
Yeah, 4 of us were chowing down and we couldn't finish it. It was insane, and obviously we were like pounding drinks. I don't know. Did you get hooked up at all for playing video poker?
I think I got one drink, but honestly, I don't remember much after the high roller.
That was the moment that you were like, I'm drunk.
Yeah, I definitely announced that. Just wanted everyone to know.
Yeah, I thought.
In case they didn't know.
I'm pretty sure that I had a couple drinks there. They threw me a couple drinks because I was playing a little video poker there too. But yeah, went back to the room, slept like a baby. It was amazing. Vegas was so great. And so Sunday morning rolls around. We're all like kind of slow, meeting up with some friends.
Lucia says that Dan liked the bar car on the giant Ferris wheel too.
Yeah.
And I guess he got his money's worth too.
Yep. If you're gonna spend the money to get on that wheel, and get that open bar, you better get your money's worth. That's all I gotta say.
And wait in that line. It actually moved pretty fast.
It did. But like every third or fourth car was the bar car. So like, we just had to wait for that. Totally worth it, honestly. So Sunday we get up. We go to a place called Peppermill. It's a Peppermill Diner, which is a really cute diner. I was there last time I was out in Vegas.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I want to work there.
No shit, right?
Or just live there, basically.
Can we talk about the pancakes, though? I want to talk about those pancakes.
We should have taken a photo of them.
We should have.
Bro, those yeah. So we get there. My dear friend Erin Curdy, who I worked with on cruise ships. She lives out in Vegas, works there. She met us and had brunch with us. It was so great to see her. So we all sit down and everybody's kind of ordering brunch stuff. And I saw pancakes and I was like, man, I just want some pancakes. And so I order them. They come out. These pancakes were so big. They were.
How big were they?
The size of my head, but this much bigger. These pancakes were overflowing the plates. I ate to my fill, and it didn't look like I even touched them.
He didn't even get halfway through.
Yeah,
it
he
was
didn't
just
even.
like
He took
just
like
nibbled on it.
6 bites, maybe.
It was crazy. The biggest pancakes I've ever seen. Everybody's food looked great, by the way.
Yeah, and gigantic.
And yeah, like the portions were out of control.
They hooked it up.
It looked so good. But these pancakes were crazy. I was thinking of like getting some bacon and some sides or whatever. I'm really glad I didn't because I didn't put a dent in those
You
pancakes.
could have ate those pancakes for like a week.
I could have.
Yeah, literally a week.
I could have.
Yeah.
So we get done with brunch. We go to the Burlesque Museum. Jeremy and Jordyn were totally enthralled. My sister and I were trying our hardest to not fall asleep. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, not that it wasn't interesting, because it really was, and like I was definitely totally into it. But just the night before,
Yeah, seriously,
just
we were
standing
all
there.
we were reeling. And like the woman that was doing the tour was incredibly informative, very, very smart, very, very fluent in her craft. But I was like rocking back and forth,
Yeah.
and she went on for quite a bit of time. But it was very interesting. But eventually, like we were like we're gonna go sit outside and get some fresh air and try to get our lives together, which was fine. After that, we took a cab ride to the Neon Sign Barnyard or a Boneyard. Where all the old hotels, they donate their signs for their resorts, and they put them to bed, and that's where they go to live. And so it was pretty interesting. It kind of looked like a junkyard, But it was cool to see some like the Stardust Lounge, and it was fun to see.
Sahara.
Yeah, the Sahara.
Lady Luck.
Yep.
They had Arby's.
They had Arby's. They had all kinds of stuff there, so that was fun. And then we went downtown, back down to like Fremont Street area to the Grand, and this is now Sunday night. My very good friend Shayla was an assistant in a magic show, and she hooked us up with comp tickets to go and see her show at the Grand, which was amazing. She looked gorgeous. It was the magician was a great entertainer. He was hilarious. He was fun. And our very own Jordyn Hearn
Me.
was obviously a special guest, and she actually did a magic trick reading off of cue cards.
I did.
Which was,
Jordyn, did you know what the back of those papers said, though? No one knows what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. No.
No?
Bradley
Okay.
told me later.
Oh.
Or Jeremy. Was it you? You told me.
it was me. So
Yeah. I had no idea. I was like, well, because I thought he put a sign on my back, and I was like, did he put something on my back when we hugged? Like, did it say something like insulting? And then he was like, no. All the other cards said kill or whatever, and I was like,
yeah,
cool.
it was hilarious. So the very first trick that brought her up, it was like, pick a card in here, and it's how I'm gonna greet you. So she picked a card, pulled it out, and it said a hug. So they embraced, and then he flapped over all the rest of the cards on her back, and they all said kill except for the one that she picked. So good on you for picking that one.
Yeah, that worked out well for me.
Not too shabby.
Could have died in Vegas, but whatever.
At the hand of a magician, no less.
Yes.
So after that show, we hung out with Shayla and her friend, and and then we kind of parted ways. We went back to the hotel. We packed up, and we took off to the airport, which is where the real fun began, you guys. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, yeah, we need that button.
There's got to be a hiccup somewhere.
Gotta be a
Too good to be
perfect
true.
trick or a perfect trip, and it had to end this way. So we
No, hold on. Let me preface this with the fact that I had to buy my plane tickets separately.
Mm-hmm.
So Brad and Jordyn already had their tickets, and they had it for a certain time, and so I had to book my flight. And they were flying out of Miami, and I found a flight almost the exact same time to fly out of Palm Beach.
right.
So they were my ride,
Yep.
essentially. Okay, now continue.
All right. Yeah. So
That's it.
we were scheduled to get into Miami, scoot up to Palm Beach, and grab her.
Perfect
and,
timing.
yeah.
All the stars aligned. It was beautiful.
It was perfect. So we are sitting at our gate. Jordyn gets a notification on her phone. I'm trying to make this very condensed. She gets a notification saying that
We got free vouchers for like $100 off for our inconvenience. Whatever that was.
Here's $100. Sorry about the inconvenience. Then we see everybody from our gate stand up and move to another gate. So we follow them like sheep and find out that the flight has been canceled. The next flight was at 6:30 in the morning or 6 in the morning, something like that.
6:30. Yeah.
And so we go. We're rifling through all our options, thinking about going back to the condo, whatever. And we were like, yeah, you know what? We're just going to stay here. So keep in contact with Ellie. She's trying to find somebody to grab her from the airport. Time comes for Ellie to leave. She goes, gets her connecting flight.
Well, no, they had to check her bag.
Oh, they had to check
Right.
her
Yeah,
bag.
they forced me to check my bag.
Yep. So, so they check her bag, and what happened in Dallas?
So I get to Dallas, and as soon as I get off, I've been getting emails and text messages. They tell me where my next flight is, my gate, where my baggage claim is, and all that stuff. All the stuff that you need to know while you're flying. And so I land. They tell me, okay, your flight leaves in an hour and whatever. That was the amount of time of my layover at gate C7. So it gets close to when I'm supposed to leave. I'm waiting, and I look around, and it's 30 minutes before my plane's supposed to take off, and I notice that there's no one there. There's no one manning the station. Like, there's no plane outside. Nothing's happening. So I'm like, okay, this is a little weird. And I've gotten no notification, nothing over the intercom. So last thing I was informed of was that that's where my plane was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I log into the website, go through all that shit to find out where all your information is. And it says I'm in Terminal B.
On the other side of the fucking
I don't know if
airport.
you've ever been to Dallas Airport, but it's fucking huge. Like, you have to take a tram 10 minutes away to get to the other terminal. So by the time I realized this, got the correct information, and get on the tram and get there, it's like the exact moment that they're shutting the doors, and that's it. Like, the plane is gone. So I have to rebook a flight. And it worked out, actually, because I was getting in like an hour after you guys got into Miami.
It was perfect.
So
it was it ended up being perfect because we got our flight in. We were able to go up, and we grabbed her from the airport just after she had gotten off, and so it worked out. But what a huge inconvenience, because for me, I had the 6 hours that I needed to get home, get all my things together to then go play my show at the Square Grouper in Jupiter on Monday night. And it ended up being a turn and burn. I got home, I changed my clothes, packed my van, and was off. And it ended up being a really, really fun show. So I was not at all upset. But here we are, Tuesday comes around and I'm half dead. Here we are on Wednesday, you guys. We made it. Vegas! Oh my God!
Viva!
Las Vegas! Viva!
Oh, and
Vegas.
not to mention, they destroyed Ellie's suitcase.
yeah, they totally like banged the shit out of my luggage. And like, I love my luggage. It's so fucking cute.
It is so cute.
And so when I got it, I was so pissed. I'm like, really? Like, you forced me to check my luggage. You made me miss my connecting flight. And I get it, and my luggage is damaged. But they did compensate me for my luggage, so that's cool.
Which is good. Yeah. I mean, good on you for getting that insurance.
Yeah, and I was contemplating it, but it covered a lot. It covered not only my baggage if it got lost, stolen, or damaged. It covered if my flight got canceled, things like that. So yeah, definitely worth, if you fly, buy the insurance, because it will pay for your luggage when they inevitably damage it.
Inevitably. Heather McMahon Miller, a good friend of mine from high school, she said, my flight to Ohio was similar to Ellie's. We landed in Charlotte Dulles, and we were in Terminal A. No one is where we thought they were. Mind you, we landed late and less than 30 minutes to finally get to the other side of the airport. Like,
yeah. Well, and also our flight there, my first flight out of Palm Beach got delayed by like 20 minutes. And my first layover was in Charlotte, and it was only like 30 minutes. So by the time I got off the plane, I was the last one to board my connecting flight on the flight there. So I almost missed my first flight. So it was a little chaotic. But we made it, and we made it back. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Connecting flights, man. I feel like it's the older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spend that extra $100 to get that nonstop, because I can't live that connecting life anymore.
Yep. All day, every day. It's either too short or too long. It's like you have 30 minutes or you have 4 hours. It's like, I don't want, no.
Right?
Also, Jeremy is a mean person, and he asked if I found any reading material in my luggage.
All right, listen.
He said I should bring my luggage out to the studio.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you tell this story. You're gonna have to stretch out 2 minutes because I gotta go to the little girl's room. So you do you, boo boo.
Okay. If I run out of time, I'm gonna pass it to Ellie to make a drink at the bar. So, Jeremy has always played these games with me where he basically pranks me, and we hide things for each other to find. It's mainly him to me, but sometimes I get him. It used to be a little Furby from McDonald's. He'd put in all my stuff. You'll just find it random places, and whenever we visit each other, wherever it may be, he somehow sneaks it in. I sneak it back into him. So last time he was down here, he went to this like treasures antique store thing and got this like really creepy book about rape or something called like Alone in the Dark or Alone in a Room or I don't know, whatever, something. And it's the creepiest looking book ever. And literally it sat in our bedroom for like a year in between DVDs, and it's so thin you couldn't really see it. So one day I was looking for a DVD and I was like, what is this in between the DVDs here? And it was the book he had planted in our room. And so then I took it when I went to visit him in Philly in January. I put it in, like, he has a whole bunch of books in his spare room, and I put it in there, and he found it. And so when we were in Vegas, he brought the book, and he put it in my purse one day to try to have me take it out with him when we were going out and about. But luckily I looked through my purse before we left the hotel room, so I found it in there, and I was like, good try. Not falling for that. And then the book was on like the table in the little living kitchen area, whatever. And that was really quick. Or I just took a long time to tell my story. And so then one day I looked and I was like, the book isn't here. And I was freaking out for like the next like 17 hours. I was like, where is this book? Like, where did you put it? Is it in your room? Is it in my suitcase? Is it in their suitcase? Who has it? And Jeremy's just like, oh, you'll find it somewhere. It's somewhere, whatever. I don't know. Maybe the housekeeping took it. Housekeeping probably has it. And so literally I've destroyed my suitcase, even looking through the lining, all of my bags. Ellie and Bradley have done the same, and we cannot find this book, and it's driving me crazy, and it's even worse than having the book. And I don't know where it is. And now Jeremy is throwing some curveball at me about, like, did you look in your suitcase? Like, yes, I looked in my suitcase, and I can't find it. So that's the story of our vicious games.
Seriously, like, Jeremy.
Where is
it?
I was even in.
They were even going to fuck with me.
Yeah, we were in cahoots, my sister and I. If you had hidden it in one of our bags, we were going to then hide it again on Jordyn to find somewhere down the road and never tell her any different. But literally, I've gone through all of my stuff. I've not found anything.
And he would do something like that.
Yeah.
Tormenting.
So I feel like he said, bring your luggage out here to the studio.
He'd like that.
Yeah, he would. Well, you guys, since you're in here listening, if you're just joining us, I'm going to be playing some music here a little bit later on. So drop some requests in to the comments, and we'll write them down, and I'll get to that when I get back behind the old drum set over there. So yeah, now that you've heard the whole story, why don't we play a little slideshow? These are some of the photos that we took while we were out there, so enjoy them. And that was Vegas in a recap there, you guys. Man, I didn't realize that it was going to take so long to tell that story, but we really, really, really had an amazing time out there. And if you've ever thought about going to Vegas, but you're concerned about whatever, there's so much to do that you really don't need to concern yourself with like, oh, I'm going to lose my house for gambling. Gambling is just one of the things.
Penny
to do.
slots.
Serious. Like out in Vegas, they just take care of you. Their customer service is second to none. You know, it's Disney World for really shit humans.
It's luxurious and spacious.
It really is. It was such a great time. Jordyn, happy birthday. I'm so glad.
Thanks for coming, all of you. Love you.
I'm glad you had a good time.
It was amazing. Favorite place ever.
And
I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I was just like, oh, Vegas. Like, oh, what do you do there? Like, if you don't gamble, like,
So
you know, desert, palm trees,
Right.
shows. Wow, great.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was much better than I thought it would be.
It was so good.
Highly recommended.
So now that we've gone through all that, do you guys want to play a game?
yeah.
Obvi.
And you guys at home can play too. It's a little game that I like to call Name That Tune. That's right. Name that tune. So, if you guys are ready.
Do we have buzzers, or we just make sounds with our
Okay,
faces?
so since there's a few of us here, I guess I should have given you guys some cards, but maybe I'll just do an eeny meeny miny mo, and we'll see who gets it first. These are pretty easy. Now the theme of this is Vegas legends. Okay, so so. And Chris Springer was the first guinea pig on this game last week, and it was a struggle bus. And like listening back to the podcast later on, I was like, I probably would have struggled if I had no idea what these songs were. These are pretty well known, and the hints are a little longer. So, are you guys ready for Name That Tune?
Yes.
Ready as I will ever be.
Ready? Are you guys ready for the first clue? Yes? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collectively, yes. We're nodding. You can't
Yeah.
hear that.
All right. The only people that can't play are Steve and Colby because there's no audio out here at all. Actually, there's some headphones
Oh, yeah, you can put on that microphone over there.
just on that drum set there.
Please be careful.
Yeah, please be careful though.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
All right. When I tell you, okay, well,
You did have that set up nice.
I did. I had it exactly set where I wanted it.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So it's a little louder, yeah? Okay. So first clue, here we go.
Ooh.
Anybody?
Sounds like the slot machines that we were on.
Wait, what do you need? The name of the song or the artist? Or both?
Both. Any guesses? Any guesses in the chat room? You guys feel free to chime in here
Yeah, help us the
before
fuck out.
before we ruin it here. What about you, Ellie? Any guesses?
I have no idea. Like I said, I'm going to go with Buffalo Slot Machine.
Buffaloes for the win. Sung by Ellis Island Casino.
Now, keep in mind, this is
Benny the Hill Show by the group I'm Really Old.
look at Steve over there. Steve,
Oh!
welcome to the show, Steve.
I'll be playing music later on.
With a different face.
No, that's not the case. I'll say the theme again. The theme is Vegas legends. All right, ready? We're gonna hear it again.
Jack Hearn had guessed.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
It's not that, Faja. You know this.
it actually.
It is?
Once he said it, I was like, oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh.
Jack Hearn is the winner.
I said that earlier when I was talking to you. You stinker.
Well done, Jack. I knew you'd get it. All right, you guys. Ready for round two?
Yes.
Here we go. It's my game show music.
Oh, I thought that was the song we're guessing.
Nope.
What's your guess?
All right. Next clue. And here we go.
Oh.
It's a much easier one, I think.
I'm spreading the news.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow. Whoa.
How good did he just sound with that reverb on?
Wow, you're gonna replace Bradley, basically.
Do that again.
I'm spreading the news.
Ooh, acapella.
Da, 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 da. Well, but what's the name of the song?
I don't have a damn clue.
Come on. All right.
New York by Frank Sinatra.
I knew it was Blue Eyes, but
Not bad, Jordyn. Well done.
Thank you very much. Little Elvis pun for you in there.
Jen Major chimed in with New York, New York. Well done. Well done. Well done. Jack Hearn said you're gonna. Jack Hearn is on a roll tonight.
He knows every song ever made by like anyone in the world, basically.
That's true. He always requests the same songs from me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's
what
music.
song?
He's Music Man.
All right. Are you guys ready for the last round of? Whoops. Name that tune.
the theme song from Miami Vice, episode 4. Oh.
That's not it. Okay, here we go. Now this, I can't say that this is Vegas legend yet, but this is Vegas current. This is now currently happening in Vegas. Here we go. Are you ready?
Is it Spandex Nation?
It's not.
Oh.
I can't hear it.
I know, it sounds so low.
Yeah.
It didn't sound so low before. I don't even know how to fix it, to be honest with you.
Just do it again.
Still learning.
Oh, everyone's saying Mariah Carey in the chat.
Holy shit. Everybody's saying
yeah.
Mariah
Whoa.
Carey.
Wow.
So clearly we can't hear it, but
Always be my
always
baby.
be my baby. Yeah, Jeremy Plant.
Wow, we suck at this. Our chat is awesome and we're trash.
We are complete trash. Oh my God. Well done, you guys out there. Oh. Name
How's
that tune.
how's that scotch I poured for you?
Well, you know, it's the easiest drink that you could possibly make at the bar, and I'm really intimidated about now moving over to flail my body on the one-man band machine. So.
When is the shots time?
The shots time.
Shots,
Well,
shots.
funny you should mention that. I'm gonna use Ellie's shot time magic to make my exit from the desk over to the one-man band area to do that.
Right.
So we're gonna do that. But we are up on our midweek motivation with Tony Espinosa. So you guys enjoy this little snippet. Tony's got a great message for you, as he always does. And get your pen and papers out and take some notes. This is your midweek motivation.
That happened so quickly.
I know.
How we doing today? I'm doing well. Life is good. Hope everyone's doing great. Remember, the people closest to you, people closest in your life, are the ones that are going to determine your level of success. Loyalty is a huge characteristic, and it's an amazing thing if it's placed properly. But if you're not getting where you're going and the people on your team aren't helping you reach that goals, or they're dragging you down, it's time to regroup. You don't have to be loyal to everybody. Some people are put in our lives temporarily that we're supposed to learn from and gain some experience and knowledge from. Some people are put there permanently. Some people are put there so briefly, you almost forget who they are if it wasn't for the lesson you learned. Loyalty is huge, but regroup and make sure that you're loyal to the people that are loyal to you and the ones that are supporting you on reaching what you're supposed to do. I love you. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes. Woo. Tony Espinosa. he makes a really good point. You know, we all have a lot of people in our lives that we love or we enjoy their company, but they're not giving us what we need to grow and pursue our dreams. You know, they're holding us back, and it's not their fault. Some people just like to keep people in their circle, you know, and they are scared to move. So if you're moving, they want to pull you back, and it's not because they hate you, but it's because they don't want to lose you because they're not ready to take that leap. What you need to do is convince them that you have to take life by the horns. And if you are somebody that is looking for the next step in their lives, that wants to take on the next big thing, hit up Tony Espinosa Leadership. As I say every week, Tony Espinosa Leadership on Facebook, TonyEspinosaLeadership.com, and reach out to him. He'll give you the motivation. He did it for me. Look at we're doing shows.
Look at him now.
Yeah, look at me now.
Look at him now.
We got
folks.
a crew of people here every single Wednesday night bringing you some entertainment, and it's something I've always wanted to do, and I was always scared to do because basically it's not like it's a big, massive, lucrative thing, but it is what I've always wanted to do, and sometimes you have to take a leap of faith, and we did. Tony Espinosa, love you. Yes.
Yeah, Tony.
So you guys, we're going to rush through a little bit so that I can get some music in, because that is one request that I get quite a bit often for the show is more music. So we're going to go straight into shameless plugs so that we can get you some more music and take your requests and do that whole thing. And I can move from this spot over to where I'd belong. Over there in the music spot. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, shameless plugs. That's right. Shameless plugs, you guys. First and foremost, most importantly, as I say every single week, after you listen to this live on Facebook, it goes to live on YouTube in glorious HD. Please go to Brad Brock Music. Type that in one word, Brad Brock Music at YouTube. And that's where you'll find all the Jams and Cocktails podcasts, and you can revisit them. Please, please, please go subscribe. In fact, I'm running a little promotion because I know that coronavirus is a thing out there, and there are some shortages of things. So if you share this stream on Facebook right now and go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, I am raffling off this whole roll of toilet paper.
He'll even fold the corners for you.
And this almost new bottle of Purell hand sanitizer. So you guys,
we are all saved.
This is big deal.
We're saved.
We're saved. So you go and like and share this stream right now on Facebook, and then go and subscribe on YouTube, and you will be in the running for toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Jordyn, keep an eye on who shares and likes, and write it down, and we'll make that drawing either by the end of the show or by tomorrow.
I just got one question. Toilet paper. Can somebody please explain why? I mean, I saw I Am Legend. And he didn't need toilet paper.
So I saw something earlier that said when one person sneezes, we all shit our pants. And that was the reason for the toilet paper. Because everyone's scared of getting coronavirus.
Wait a minute. What? When one person seizes?
When one person sneezes.
Everybody shits their
Everyone shits their pants.
So it's
That's hilarious, actually. So yeah. I guess at that rate, we would need that. In fact,
you know what's a hilarious story? Really quick.
Okay.
At my work, I don't want to mention any names, but the one fella, his wife is Asian, but not like super Asian, but she's Asian. And they were in Walmart. And
I had to stop you. What the hell does that mean?
Oh,
I don't know. Well, like
She's Asian American.
Yeah, she's not like you'd look at her and you'd be like, well,
My name
is she
Brock
Filipino? Is she like? She's not like straight up Asian. You know what I mean? Okay. So, anyways, they're in Walmart
in a
and they're
world
going
where
down
Superman landed in Tokyo.
and had a baby. So they're going down the aisle and she literally coughs like one time, like just like a, and they said literally everyone cleared out of the aisle. One lady forgot her purse and her cart in the aisle, like left all of her shit, jumped ship. Everyone cleared out of the aisle because she was Asian and she coughed.
Like I said, one person sneezes, everyone shits their pants.
They told me this today and I was like dying. They were like, literally, she left a lot of people left their belongings and just left the aisle, like ran as fast as they could away from her.
I mean, you guys out there, if you're listening, listening live, chime in. If you're listening on the podcast, send me a comment, or on YouTube, send a comment to the YouTube channel. What is your take on the coronavirus? Where has it left you in your life? Because really, for me, I just see a lot of fellow entertainers getting their events canceled because people are panicking. And not to say that you shouldn't be concerned enough to wash your hands and just be vigilant and make sure you're not licking doorknobs and
but
shit
wash
like
your
that.
hands all the
like,
time
you know,
without the coronavirus.
I'm serious, you know,
probably.
and if you can avoid super congested areas of people, international people, you know, like not to say that you shouldn't go to the airport, but like.
But also, you can get a flight to Europe for like $300 right now. So, get your travel on.
Or you
get to that.
Get your travel on, people.
and absolutely, if you go out of your house, please make sure you wrap yourself in toilet paper.
It
I
will
saw
help
online where it prevents coronavirus.
It'll help you. It will help you. Yeah.
Yeah, we call it the Frankenstein or
Mummified.
The mummified. Yeah.
Jeremy said he's eating the hotel popcorn right now. I just wanted to let you know. I think he stole it.
He was literally trying to get us to pop that popcorn.
He was the whole time.
And I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, we don't need that act 2. It's fine.
All right, you guys. Well, back to shameless plugs. I don't even know where the hell I was with that. Please go and subscribe to YouTube, you sons of bitches. And and you'll enter into the raffle for the toilet paper. You guys,
wait. So Jeremy said that his company is doing a trial of working from home, and then Heather said that, not to brag or anything, but I was washing my hands and using sanitizer before it was popular. So
yes,
hair
that
flip.
applause is
Hair
for
flip.
you, Heather. Good God, right?
Yes, and yes, Gail, it is the Asian who is married to the Mexican. LOL.
I just wanted to remind everyone that I am currently on a paid vacation for coronavirus.
Coronavirus is working out for you.
God bless.
Oh, my God. All right, you guys. So if you are feeling froggy and want to get out of the house and brave the epidemic or pandemic, I'm sorry, you can catch me tomorrow night. I will be at Manatee Island in Fort Pierce from 5:30 to 8:30. You can catch my one-man band show there. It's a great spot. Not a lot of people, so you won't have to worry about all that. I also want to give a shout out to my brother Steve, who's in the audience.
Yeah.
In my spot there. His little side gig is doing custom computers. Steve's Custom Computers. He built my computer, as I mentioned each week. He is very, very good at what he does. Here's a little taste of his work. You guys, these computers are completely functional and beautiful to look at. He's very knowledgeable. He put a lot of time into working these computers out. You can attest to that, yeah?
Oh, yeah. See, now with the coronavirus, you have nothing better to do but sit home and play on your brand new custom computer.
Right. It's the truth. It's the truth.
That's literally what I spent my first day of vacation doing, on the computer that Steve built for me.
Hey, there it is.
It's already happening.
Bringing people together.
And I'll
Beautiful thing.
And I'll include some lime so that the Corona tastes better.
Exactly.
Aw.
And you guys, if you are an app freak or you just want to download a new app to your phone, please go and download the Brad Brock Music app. It is free from iTunes or the Google Store, and I think I messed all that up. The App Store and Google Play. It's totally free, and here's a little promo that I just came up with today for that. Brad needs more scotch. There are a lot of phones in this app. You don't get all the phones with the app. Just those screenshots.
Do you get the phone with the app?
You don't. It's VIP showcase. Listen to internet radio in the app. Look at all those phones.
Let's get some more phones.
Download today.
Is that an iTunes phone?
Watch the JNC podcast. Woo!
Disclaimer, phone not included.
Oh, not included. Fresh ass phone though. Download it today, you guys. Go get it. Go get it.
I have it on my phone.
God, that made me want to download it, and I already got it.
Makes
Yes,
me want
yes,
a new
yes.
phone.
Do it, you guys. Go get the Brad Brock Music app. Also, go and join the Jams and Cocktails Live Podcast Facebook group. The link is in the description of this video that you're watching with your eyeballs currently. Please like and share the stream, because the more people you get to go chime in, the more people you can harass in the comments. And, of course, we have business and corporate sponsorships available. Please come and you can go to jamsandcocktails.com. Check out the sponsorships there. You can see the packages we have available. If you want to help out the show financially, that would be amazing. We love you. Yes, yes, yes.
Plenty of room on the homemade brick wall behind Bradley.
That's right.
For your
That's right. There's
For
so much
your-
room to put your shit up there.
yes.
So go and check
so
those out.
do it.
And if you do put your shit up there, we have toilet paper to wipe it down.
Yeah, all the toilet
We
paper.
do, and we're raffling it off. So like and share this stream, and we'll get you on there. You guys, that has been our shameless plugs. Plugs. All right, you guys. Y'all having a good time out there? What about you, Jordyn?
Woo!
What about you, Ellie?
I'm having a great time.
What about you, Steve?
Yeah.
What about you, Colby, who keeps going in and out of the frame?
So adorable.
Thank you. I tried.
All right, you guys. I'm going to make the move over to the bandstand. During this time, we're going to get Miss Elly Brock to make the shot of the week. What's the shot of the week, Ellie?
The bad bitcharita shot.
Yes.
Except we have to substitute Code Rum Mango Tango with number one.
It's Ron White's.
This is Ron White's tequila.
Tequila.
So you can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm going to step over here for a second. I'm also not a bartender, so
Full disclaimer.
any drink I make for myself is actually terrible. I made one earlier today, and it was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. So, Godspeed.
But you'll drink it.
Most of the time.
Most
This
of the
one
time.
I did not. It was really bad. It was the worst thing I've ever put in
What
my
did,
mouth.
what did you make?
It was.
And you've had a lot of bad. No, I'm just kidding.
The worst thing you ever put in your mouth.
The worst thing. Whatever.
No, okay, so it
That
was.
might be a little X-rated, but
TMI.
I had this like cranberry flavored vodka and like the little ones, and I put it in like a cherry bubbly
Ooh.
with fake ice cubes.
No, that sounds awful the more you describe it.
It was so sad. Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that?
Okay, so normally this would be a Mango Tango Code Rum, but instead I'm using number one. How many shots are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4? Sound right?
Does Colby get
I'm
one?
really
No, I'm
bad
just
at
kidding.
math.
5, 6.
There's 4 that can drink
Tequila.
legally here. Jordyn, could you do me a favor? On there, there's a little screen that you're looking at. It says background music. Could you just
I think that was
Could
5.
you just mute the little speaker?
Yes.
Oh, you haven't been using this mouse the whole time.
I have not, sir. Muted. Look at him over there, folks.
Oh yeah! Look at these shots going. Shots, 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 shots.
Everybody!
Shots, 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 shots.
That was really good.
Yeah, you guys are on point there.
Killing it.
How about that? I'm pretty impressed.
All right, so last time I did
Pretty
this, I
impressed.
made a huge mess, and it's really sticky back here. So let's not do
That's what
that.
she said.
I was just gonna say that's what she said.
Yes, Gail, that is the number 1 that I got from your beautiful bod for that I had to fight the old lady for at the ladies' luncheon because I needed it to come home with me.
Yeah.
And it did, all thanks to you.
I did. I'm so glad it did. Like it's been a feature on the show for ages now.
Many
Like,
weeks.
many weeks.
Many times.
Okay, these look really good.
Well, that is a good sign. Look at that pour.
This is terrible execution. I'm sorry to every bartender that's watching.
You make them look good.
Right? I just flip burgers for a living. They're just like, what is this bitch doing? My best. That is what I'm doing.
She flipping shots, yo.
If you're a bartender out there and you want to come on the show and bartend, please hit us up.
Send
You
a
can-
resume. Send a drink sample kit.
All right, I'm attached
Or
over
just
here,
bring
so
the
you guys
booze.
gotta come here.
I got it.
And let's cheer to Vegas.
Woo!
Woo woo.
Here,
Oh,
Bradley.
yeah.
You got yours?
Oh man, these are some stacked ass shots.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, go hard.
Thank you, good sir.
Or go home.
Now what are these shots called?
Bad bitcharita
Ah,
shots.
Bitcharita shots.
Wow, it
But-
smells intense.
Yeah, I'm
She don't-
sorry.
She don't-
I think it's fine. I hope.
Wow. Good
Yeah,
luck.
wow.
Well,
You-
cheers
you
to
could-
you guys. We survived Vegas, and we are here at Jams and Cocktails. Cheers to you. Cheers to all of you out there. Here, here. Chin, chin.
Hoorah.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. That's quite a bit of tequila in there, mate.
It's
My
not terrible,
apologies.
though.
It was not terrible. I've made worse.
I have expected worse.
Let me
Yeah,
chase
that was
that. Let me
good.
chase that with some tequila or some scotch.
Do you want some toilet paper?
No, I'm good.
Brought to you by Perel.
Like and share this stream, and you're in the running for a whole roll of toilet paper and some hand sanitizer. All right, you guys. Got a request for a song that I wrote, which I love to do. The song's called 11. Get those requests in here. I'm gonna jam out until there's nobody else watching this goddamn show. So here we go. This is for Jen Major. Just one sort of a dozen, just one sort of case. It's too less than a bag of means when you're spinning his begging case. 4 more than 7, it's 3 more than 8. It's always a 10 to me. What matters is what can be seen. I love you. When words can't describe what's going on inside. I love you. So come here and say goodnight. Give me some number 5. Please, baby, don't take this the wrong way. 1 in a million, and everyone along the way. Sometimes you come up short, but never short on me. Just remember these 4 words. If you ever down the way I feel, I love you. When words can't describe what's going on inside, I love you. Just come here and say goodnight. Give me some number 9. Oh. One is for fun, 2 is for cool. 3 and 4 is for someone's more than anyone can do. 5 is for your eyes, 6 is for the night. 7, 8, and 9, and 10 are just baby steps until we get to 11. I love you. When words can't describe what's going on inside, I love you. So come here and say goodnight. Give me some number 9. I love you. Yes, I do. And words just can't describe what is going on inside. I love you. Come here and say goodnight. Give me some number 9.
Woo!
Yeah. All right. Cold as ice. All
So,
right.
Bradley, real quick, does everyone know your one-man band setup?
Not. I don't.
Because it's pretty fucking fantastic. Just gonna say.
I don't know if everybody knows it completely. So I just a very quick rundown. I play a 5-piece set of drums with my feet and this finger.
Newest member.
Yeah, newest member. I have my kick drum down here. I have a snare drum. I have a floor tom and a crash cymbal. And I also play a ride cymbal here.
And none of this is loops. This is all live. You're
All-
playing all these instruments, like
There's Steve.
exactly.
Wrong person. There we go.
Sorry, I was reading my
Sorry.
phone.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all completely live. I don't, with the exception of a vocalizer to do my harmonies, it's all completely live. I use an octave pedal for my bass runs, so it's like, hey, look.
Right, like it's just fantastic. You're playing an entire band.
Hey, look, I went from me to Brad. Watch.
Oh, it's not working. You gotta do.
Quit adjusting my chair over there because I have to go back and sit there.
It's the only way I can reach the mic.
Fair enough.
All right.
So yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know what really goes into your one-man band show because it's amazing.
Well, thank you.
You mean besides the alcohol?
Thank you. that helps. I'm gonna tune this thing up here. I don't know about you guys, but I felt like I was running so far behind with the time change, or I thought I had so much time left, and realized I didn't because normally when we're running these shows, it's dark out, and it was broad daylight when we started today.
Yeah.
What do we have a request for?
Stairway to Freebird, dude.
We have Cold as Ice.
Is that from Jack Kern? That sounds like a Jack Kern
It was
request.
from Heather. She said, since winter was almost non-existent, can we sing Cold as Ice? And then your loving nephew requested, I Don't Want to Dance With You. And then your fantastic brother requested Piano Man.
All right, we'll do Piano Man since I'm gearing up here, and then we'll do one for Colby.
Whoop, whoop.
If you're at home, you can sing along with this one.
Oh, all right.
Well, it's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday, and the regular crowd tunes in. There's an old man sitting at my desk, making love to his tonic and gin.
Play us a song, little piano man.
We're not there yet. He said, son, can you play me a memory? Oh, I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore younger man's clothes. Oh, la-di-da, di-di-da, la-da-di-da, la-da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright, alright. Now Ellie at the bar is a friend of mine, and she gets me my drinks for free, and she better. And she's quick with a joke or to blog about something awesome, someplace that she'd rather be.
Vegas.
Yeah. She said, Brad, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from her face. She says that I could be a showgirl if I could get out of this place. Oh, la-di-da, di-di-da, la-da, di-di-da, la-da-da. Now, Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy. Probably will be polite. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. And they're sharing a drink they call loneliness. It is better than drinking alone. La-da-da, da-da-da, la-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright, alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Wednesday, and the manager gives me a smile. That's right, Jordyn. She knows that it's me they've been coming to see, so forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la-di-da, da-di-da, la-da-di-da, la-da. so much. Thank you very much.
All right, so I have a quick little fact. Tom Hanks and his wife Rita just got tested positive for coronavirus.
He should have stayed on that island.
They're in Australia right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is that real news?
17 minutes ago.
No,
Yes.
no.
Tom Hanks
Are we
himself.
breaking it? We're re-breaking it on the JNC
yeah.
podcast.
You guys,
Now, do you
first to
think they're
know.
going to survive? Because, like, they're old, but they're not that old. So,
But they're
like,
in
are they
shape,
going to be okay?
and they're rich.
And, yeah, they have lots of money, so they might be
Yeah.
okay.
And it's Tom Hanks. He can't die.
No, never.
Ever.
Yeah, that
Robin
would-
Williams died, and that was enough
Right?
for everyone. We cannot have Tom
That's
Hanks
too soon,
die.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Oh, sorry.
Quit jinxing it.
No. I saw him in Private Ryan. He died.
Oh, no. This is terrible.
Oh,
But yeah,
God.
so pray for Tom Hanks. Hashtag pray for Tom Hanks.
Hashtag
pray
Tom and
for
Rita.
Hanks.
Tom and Rita. Okay, and we have I Don't Want to Dance With You from Colbster, and then we have She's Probably Somebody's Baby by Germo. So,
Stairway
From
to
Germo.
Freebird.
and No Stairway to Freebird for Stove. So here you go, Bradley.
All right. Here you go, Colby. Colby, I talk about you every week, and here you are. Here you are in person.
Oh, do you want to go on the camera? No.
No.
Oh, there he is. Oh, no camera.
So this is a little song I wrote about being at a nightclub. I can't tell the story while I'm playing guitar. I was at a nightclub, and I don't dance, but I do drink. And I observe. So I observed all these girls on the dance floor dancing. And all these dudes on the outskirts of the dance floor watching them dance. And I saw one girl come across the floor and grab this dude by the hand and yanked him out on the dance floor and made him dance. And he just stood there like...
That's
while
the move.
She was just throwing it down on this dude.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, my God, he don't want to dance with you. But he's got some other things he wants to do. And I said, that's a song. I know you see me looking at you all the way across the room. You walk towards me, I walk towards you. I know just what I want to do, but take the drink right out of my hand. Put me on the dance floor, shaking body while I just stand there. Say something, but I can't ever would. Don't put your hair in my face. I don't wanna smell your perfume. Don't put your hands on my waist. And I don't wanna dance with you. Don't put your hair in my face. I don't wanna smell your perfume. Don't put your hands on my waist. I don't wanna dance with you, yeah. To put it plainly, I got no rhythm. They used to beat all our bricks in my shoes. See the way, girl, you move your body. There's some other things that we can do. We can put her up and down to my place. I can put some music on. You don't want to, well, that's okay, girl. On the dance floor, yeah. Don't put your hair in my got going on over there?
I got some bad bitcharita shots.
We should take them.
Uh-oh.
You can't escape that camera.
Everybody! Wow!
That was lovely. You suck as a bartender, but you're pretty good.
Yeah. I drink from you.
Oh.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Jordyn, we're not in Vegas anymore.
Damn it.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby.
That's what you get for waking up in Vegas.
Obviously not. I feel the beating in the corner, sipping on this watered down rum. Feeling grab me and pull me toward her. Just come on, let's go and have some fun, but don't put your hair in my face. I don't wanna smell your perfume. Don't put your hands on my waist. I don't wanna dance with you, yeah. Don't put your hair in my face. I don't wanna smell your perfume. Don't put your hand on my waist. I don't wanna dance with you, yeah. Oh yeah!
All right.
Jordyn, you missed your cue, man.
Oh.
So I'm going to shameless plug you for a second, Bradley, if that's
Okay.
all right.
Oh, it's absolutely all right.
Okay, so anyone that goes and sees Brad Brock's one-man band show gets this whole ensemble. Like, there's a bass drum by Questlove, and then he's got a fucking drumstick that's hitting another drum. Like, all of this live. It's a multi-million-dollar performance.
You drunk as hell.
I might be dipping into the stash.
It's a multi-$1 bill operation.
Okay, but no, like
Many dollar bills in this bitch.
$1, no holla.
But real talk, like, there's a lot of shit that goes into this performance, and it's not something that you see, like, ever, anywhere, and it's amazing. Just the amount of instruments that you play all at once.
True.
It's incredible.
True.
So definitely, you know, check him out somewhere live, because it's the same experience, if not better, in person.
Truth.
You say it's not better in person?
No, it is.
Oh.
If not better.
Shameless plug.
It is the same, if not better.
Well, thank you so much, Ellie.
You're welcome. I gotta support the brother.
And now, don't think that just because she's my sister that she gives me shameless plugs on the regular. because
Number one fan.
She's the first person to call me out on my bullshit. So,
Very true.
That is true.
So I
And
really
likewise.
appreciate that endorsement.
Likewise, we call each other on our bullshit.
Indeed.
That's what siblings are for.
Any other requests in the chat room?
Somebody's baby.
Oh yeah.
For the germ mizzle.
For the germ mizzle who was there with us through the hard
Product
times.
shizzle.
I feel like I played this for him last time he was down here.
Probably. He's a hoe for certain songs, so.
But I don't think he's ever seen this version of it.
Oh. Plant, do you hear that?
Just looking at that girl with the lights coming up in her eyes. She must be somebody's baby. She got to be somebody's baby. There's all the guys on the corner stand back and let her walk on by. She must be somebody's baby. She got to be somebody's baby. Somebody's baby, she's so fine. Oh, she's gonna be somebody's only light, gonna shine at night. Oh yeah, she's probably somebody's baby, alright. She's talking with a friend, she thought nobody else was around. She said she must be somebody's baby. Somebody's baby. Where the cars and the signs and the street lights light up the town. She said she must be somebody's baby. She got to be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. She's so alive. She's gonna be somebody's only light, gonna shine at night. Somebody, baby, alright. Try to shut my eyes, can't get her out of my sight. And I know I'm gonna know, but I gotta get over my pride. I'm just gonna walk up to her, gonna talk to her tonight. Shine light, make a mine, mine. Gonna shine light, make a mine, I love you.
Yeah. How about that?
Does anybody know
Thank you
what
so much.
movie? Anybody know what movie in 1982 that was in?
I
Okay.
wasn't
It's a-
even
it's a
thought
classic.
of yet.
In a raise of hands, who was born in 1982?
Fuck all you.
Who was not? Who was born in 1982? Put the camera on him. Yeah. Lies. Yeah, there he is. Give
What
him
about
a round
anybody?
of applause.
He looks great for 65.
Hey, I look good for any age. Are you kidding me?
Any
Seriously.
age.
and modest.
The Fast Times at Richmond High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Okay, so no
yeah.
joke, I have that on VHS.
Absolutely.
On VHS.
What the fuck is VHS?
Right? I don't know.
Oh, it was these cool little things that you put in.
So cute.
I was just fucking around.
Oh. Well,
Heather McMahon says she was born in 83. So close.
so close.
So close.
How about an Elvis song?
Ooh.
Oh, can you do Viva Las Vegas?
Viva Las Vegas. Now dance like him. In this conversation, a little more action. In this conversation, a little more sex. Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah, you guys wanted a landslide on that one. Since we were in Vegas, here's a little bit of the king.
Elvis himselvis.
Caught in a trap. Long and won't go. Because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you do at me? When you can't believe what I'm saying. We can't go on together. This is mine. And we can build our dreams. All suspicious minds. So women over and night, oh. Trying to say hello. I still see suspicion in your eyes. Go again, asking where I've been. Can't you see the tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together. This is pieces minds, and we can build our dreams. Suspicious minds. Lord, that I love somebody. I'll wipe the tears from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die, baby. Oh, that I never lied to you. In a trap, like I won't go, because I love you too much, baby. So don't you know me? Caught in a trap, like I won't go, because I love you too much, baby. Jordyn, don't you know we're caught in a trap? Like I won't out, because I love you too much, baby.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah!
I'm proud to say I'm related to both of those gentlemen.
For the first time in your life.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
I'm not gonna lie. I was playing and I was like hearing this other voice, and I was like, that's not That's not my. That's not my
I have
vocal.
a lot of reverb.
It's on reverb.
I was like, that's not my harmonizer. I was like, what is it? And then I look over and Steve's just in the zone.
Aw.
He's like, oh yeah.
Grooving to
Oh, yeah.
Elvis.
And I was like, oh shit, he's over there singing.
It's Elvis.
In the microphone.
He's feeling himself.
Ooh. I like that one, Jordan.
How
You
about
need
that?
Thank
you
you.
need your little badumts
Oh.
at the end though. You got all your keys. You don't utilize
Oh,
them.
no, wrong
Oh,
one.
that's the wrong one.
There we go.
Okay.
There it is.
Sorry.
She was even test driving them before the show.
I know. Damn it.
And she had it. And I was like, oh yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
that was good. Nope, fail.
Yeah, but now she's drinking and driving, so.
Oh, okay. So give us the terrible verdict. Who's still live with us? Who did we scare away?
We got 5 people.
Yeah.
5 people? Oh, you 5 motherfuckers out there. Here's a little blues song for you. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself, child. I got my own. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. I got my own. Give you my love. You go away. Say you gonna see me another day. You get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. I got my own. Give me my heart, money too. Fine kind of life, say what you finna do. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself, child. I got my own. People all talking all over town. Say you're gonna leave me, gonna put me down. Get home, watch yourself, child. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. I got my own. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. Get home, watch yourself. I got my own. Get home, watch yourself. I got my own. Get home, watch yourself. I got my own. Oh, yeah. Heather, I did not forget your song.
I was going to say.
I just don't know that song. Nor do I know the majority of any Journey songs because I cannot sing like Steve Perry.
Nobody can sing like Steve Perry.
Except for that one Filipino dude that's doing it.
Yes.
Close.
I was about to say, how many Journey like tribute bands are there?
Right?
I can't sing like Steve Perry.
You could try, though.
I can. I'm just not going to do it.
All right.
Yeah, let Steve do it with you.
Heather, chime in if Don't Stop Believing is okay.
Ah.
If it's okay,
She said love Journey.
if it's okay, Oh, God.
So,
Not Let It Go from Frozen. If Don't Stop Believing is okay, I will play that for you, Heather.
No, that's like their worst song.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Jordyn,
no.
it's not about you.
I'm just saying any song. How about Any Way You Want It?
No, not Any Way You Want It.
Are you serious about Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah, that song's annoying as fuck.
It's
like Sweet Caroline.
It's like the number one song
It is like Sweet
downloaded.
Caroline.
It's, well,
Ever.
I don't know. It might be a Michigander thing.
Wow.
It was like the song, and it was like, no,
Wow.
no one likes that. No.
And this coming from somebody whose movie taste is
Dude, where's my car?
Don't
Cinematic
Stop Believing
gold.
is like the ultimate drunk white person.
Exactly. That's what
song.
I'm saying.
That
It's like,
and Sweet Caroline.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
agree.
fucking shoot your face out.
Absolutely. Shoot my face with a big shotgun.
And here we go. Here's Don't Stop Believing. Oh, no. Just kidding.
Maybe. Let's see if I can remember it. Not off to a good start. No, that's not it.
No.
I've been drinking.
What's happening?
Music, Jordan. Music is happening.
Jazz, just get into it.
Okay.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Oh, you're doing it.
Nine train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Nine train going anywhere.
Seen her in a smoky room.
Yeah. Seen her in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can sell at night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, and now the bullet by their saddles. Close hand in the night. Streetlights, people, you're just a baby lonesome night, somewhere in the night.
Working hard.
To get my fill.
Everybody wants a thrill, and anything to roll the dice and one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some gonna sing the blues. For the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, and now the bullet by their shadows, searching in the night.
That was beautiful.
An absolute flawless rendition.
Yeah, that was better than the original, I
That deserves another.
think.
That deserves another scotch.
Gosh.
From our beautiful JNC Lounge bartender tonight.
Woo.
I'm all up in here with my hands with my coronavirus,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at least you're off work.
right? Paid vacation. Whoop, whoop. Jordyn, can we get a shot at this bottle, though?
Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, wow.
Fancy.
Ooh, ah.
A little toilet paper on the side.
Yeah, toilet paper for your drink.
There it is. Oh, my God. You give me less and less ice every time.
I'm sorry. I'm running out of ice. It's melting.
It'll be neat soon.
That's what ice do.
Melting. All right. Is there anybody left in the chat room?
I think it's just us four viewing and Jeremy.
Jeremy, are you still there? Aaron tuned in. Aaron's here.
Aaron who?
Our neighbor. Hi, Aaron. Ole, 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 ole.
She's
I don't know if
probably
he's still
like,
here.
why are these assholes making so much noise at
Oh
10
my God!
o'clock
Yeah,
at
no
night?
kidding. Aaron, we were just talking about you a little bit ago when we were going over our Vegas story. So thanks for tuning in.
And you
dude.
should be over here right now, but whatever. Yes, go cure the coronavirus. Heather has to go to bed, so she doesn't get it. So,
Well, I'm gonna do
or the flu.
I'm gonna do Tennessee whiskey because I need to practice.
Good call.
And people keep requesting it, so I might as well sing it, right?
Speaking of coronavirus, this song is brought to you by toilet paper. Soft to your bum.
Soft.
Toilet paper.
Is
To
it
your
Charmin or Angel Soft?
It is one ply, great value
Scott.
brand.
It says
Scott tissue paper.
it says here it's made in China.
Oh.
It's that shit you steal from.
Okay, okay, but for real, do you love the people who wear the masks that are from China?
Hey,
They're just
Is
protecting everyone else.
Okay, I don't know.
put it this way, not too long
Is that
ago.
another thing? Like she's kind of Asian, not completely Asian.
Not super Asian.
She's super
Not
Asian.
super Asian.
Put it this way, I saw somebody
just
the other
saying.
day in a Walmart, and she was wearing rubber gloves and a raincoat and had a mask on.
Oh my God, I saw people today at Walmart with rubber gloves.
The only thing I have to say about that
Crazy.
is, idiot.
Okay, we saw people
know.
at the airport that had the mask on, but just over their mouth, not over their nose,
It was
and
completely-
no gloves. I was like, "You're killing it.
completely
You're
insane.
Killing it." It's like that's how you don't get corona.
I was blown away. I kind of wanted to have like idiot stickers and just walk around and be like,
It's like I voted.
Oh.
It's like I voted,
Oh.
but you get an idiot sticker. You get a
The
little
funny
sticker
thing
to
is,
wear.
God.
the funny thing is, everybody with a mask is probably the first person they're going to catch it.
yeah, no doubt.
all that germs just
That
sitting
kind of
in there.
that kind of like sense of security, that false sense of security.
Yeah.
Well, you know what kills the coronavirus? It's whiskey. I don't know if that's a fact. Don't write
no,
that.
it's a fact.
Don't write that
Yeah.
down. But here we go.
Oh, I like this.
I used to spend my nights in a ballroom. Liquor was the only lover I've known. But you rescued me from reaching the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. Oh, fast food, Tennessee whiskey. You're my sweet strawberry wine.
on your love all the time. Love on love, on the wrong places.
Show now, except for one.
Down the bottom of the bottom, always dry. When you poured your heart out, I didn't waste it. There's nothing like your love can Your eyes blue, it's Tennessee whiskey. Your eyes see the strawberry wine. Your revolver's glass of brandy. Honey, I says on your love all the time. All right, Tennessee whiskey. Your eyes see the story wine. Your revolver's glass of brandy. I says on your love all the time. Your eyes blue, Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Yay for Bradford.
Y'all sit there. Man, I feel like I scared everybody off. Have we dropped off? Is anybody in there?
I think it's just us watching. Yeah. Honestly.
It's just us.
But I'm still down to still jam.
Right?
I have a full liquor bar.
Hello.
She said liquor.
All right, maybe we'll do a couple more songs. We'll see if we can't pull somebody else in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shy. Okay, how do I sneak off to the bathroom?
Just like that?
Okay.
You're clear of his camera.
You walk to the bathroom.
I'm gonna do a.
You
I'm gonna
open
do
the
my
door.
twerk routine. My twerk routine.
That's that
Oh,
button.
yeah.
I said, baby, if I am the man on your seat, I can give you what you want, but you got to come on home. I have got some good on nothing and I got some bones old. But when I get through, let me know, nigga, you wanna come back more. All the things that come down the kissing, and the virgins in love. Yeah, little thing in the light, chemicals, my heart, so hard to have, now you're out. Louder than words, and I'm a man of great experience. I know you got another man, but I can treat you better than him. Take my head and don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove it with what I say. I'm advertising love on these in your place around me. All the things that come out of the thing, even the virgins in love. Yeah, little thing in the light, magic chemicals in my mind. So hard to analyze it out. So hard. So hard to analyze. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard. Little thing that lights chemical. I'm so hard and I out. So hard, so hard and out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say, baby, here I am, the man on your seat. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I have got some good on living and I got some more soul. I can do living on the girl when I come back more. All the things from all the percent into the routines in love. That little thing that the bad chemicals on my mind. So hard and nice around. So wild. So wild and now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So all the things from all the percent into the routines in love. That little thing that the chemicals on my mind. So hard and nice around. So hard, so hard and now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. All right. I'm gonna make my move back over to the desk. We're gonna talk a little more shit, and then we're gonna get it the hell out of here.
And switch.
So, Ellie, what
Yes.
was your favorite thing we did in Vegas?
So besides playing penny slots, because that was fucking awesome.
Oh, you were all up on that.
That was so much fun. So much so that I want to go to the arcades in Fort Pierce. Like, we need
Same.
to do that.
Same. Camille, where you at though?
Right? For real.
We were talking about the whole Vegas trip.
Yes,
We were like,
I was like, all three of us need to go.
Camille, take
like,
us
tomorrow.
to the arcades.
I want to say the Absinthe show was fucking amazing. Just the acts, like, and the whole circus vibe, and just the performers were incredible.
Yeah.
Like, the acrobats and then the skaters, like, we thought he was gonna bash this girl's head on the floor, and they were going so fast on, like, a tiny little stage.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? How
And
they
then,
can do that?
okay, so the show, like, spoiler alert, but the show starts out with this guy stacking, like, 15 chairs to the fucking ceiling, and he climbs it, and then he dismantles it in front of you in half the time it took him to stack it.
Yeah.
Like, wild shit.
Yeah,
It was
that was pretty awesome.
inhuman, the things that these people did.
Yeah. Can't even imagine.
Yeah, so the Absinthe show was definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
What was your favorite, Jordan?
Ooh, I don't know. I really liked the high roller.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was fantastic.
It was all good. I wish we could have done more, a few more shows, but they're so expensive.
Yeah.
They were all like $100.
I know,
at least
like,
each.
So I'm really sad that we missed Jabberwockies, because that was something
yeah,
that I
you-
really wanted to do.
You really wanted
They're amazing, and to be able to see them, but they're fucking sold out, as they should be, honestly.
What is a Jabberwocky? It sounds
Okay,
like
so
Star
Jabberwockies are like b-boys.
It's like a Chewbacca.
but yes, exactly
Wars.
that.
Oh, so just like Brad.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Okay.
a Brad Chewbacca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If Brad could dance.
Wow. Wow.
But yeah, so next time I go to Vegas, because there will be a next time, I will see Jabberwockies, and I will see the Blue Man Group. And then I also saw on a marquee somewhere in downtown where they had Dirty Heads and
Ooh.
another reggae band playing, which would have been amazing.
You know, the Blue Man Group is here in Orlando, the very same show, and the Dirty Heads I have a friend of a friend who knows them personally.
Why have we not taken advantage of that?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We will we'll address that. So you guys, where are we at here?
You didn't play our other video.
We had another video?
Didn't you have like...
Oh, yeah, you said there was going to be a recap of the recap of the recap.
Yeah.
I did. I think both of you literally sprinted to the bathroom when I played
true.
that.
You've drank a lot.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think I used that opportunity to go ahead and do that. So there's only a few of us left. I guess I'll go ahead
Darlene
and...
says, welcome home.
Yeah, Darlene.
Darlene, you're the real MVP.
You are.
Right? I was
You
just
are.
about to say that. Real MVP.
I hope you go back and you check out the earlier versions of the earlier segments, because we did give you a shout out, Darlene. You were amazing. Your spot was amazing. You really gave us the total hookup. We had a really, really great time. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Excellent
Darlene,
location, like
for you.
Absolutely.
Yes, in between the strip
God,
and
it
the
was
perfect.
perfection.
So it was right, and they had the shuttle,
Yeah,
It was
and we had like
an amazing view.
we had the view, we had the bar, we had the shops, we had everything that we absolutely possibly could need.
Yeah.
While we were there, and it was just wonderful. Great, Darlene. Thank you again so much.
Love you.
Absolutely. Just to let you guys know, next week on the show we have the amazing Kevin Ohm. He is an incredible singer-songwriter, young guy, just totally positive vibes. So if you're needing an uplifting experience, tune in next week, next Wednesday. We got him on the show. He's awesome. I'll be putting out all the information on that show immediately tomorrow, and hope you guys tune in for that. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I know our musical guest is kind of a drunk, and
Which one?
You're welcome.
but thank you, those of you who threw out requests, and I am developing something that we could that we're getting behind, and to kind of do like an all request show, maybe once a month, and we do jams and cocktails, and it's just a request show, and it could just be me, it could be other entertainers, and we just kind of have a round, and we do a request show. So if you like that, hit me up, let me know that you think that's a good idea, and we'll be getting into that. Otherwise, you guys, please stay safe. You know, we kind of poked a little fun at the coronavirus, but it is good to be vigilant. It is good to be safe. Wash your fucking hands.
You dirty skanks.
I mean, do that. Make sure that you're just being aware of the things that are going around, just like you do during flu season. You know, we all go out and we get our shots to make sure that we don't catch the flu. We don't have that for this particular strain, so take the other precautions. Be clean. Don't lick doorknobs.
And
Or and just pray.
And for God's sakes, grab 50 or 60 rolls of toilet paper next time you're there.
Right? Clean out the store.
It's going to save the world.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. The toilet paper will be back. You know, I guess if you installed that bidet last year, I hope you're reveling in your ingenuity here, because that's a good deal.
He said bidet.
I'm going to start selling it one
Fancy
sheet at a
bitch.
time. I'm going to retire early.
Yeah, do you think the bidet sales have skyrocketed?
I hope so. The French are cashing in right now.
Oh, oui.
Ha ha.
Parlez-vous
Baguette.
français?
You guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You've been amazing. Thank you again for the request. Thanks for listening to our Vegas stories. We had to get it off our chest for sure.
And we're going back next week, so whoever wants to come, holla.
Thank God for credit cards.
Yes. We just applied for a new one, each of us, so we're good.
I got denied.
None of this is true, by the way.
I tried.
Please go to Brad Brock Music on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Please, please, please. If we get it up to 100 by next week, I'm going to do something special. I keep promising it every week. If I get to 100 subscribers, I will do something special, I promise. Otherwise, you guys have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. Come and see me. I'm in all kinds of places. I will be tomorrow at the Manatee Island in Fort Pierce. Friday, I will be at Tudo Fresco in Port St. Lucie. Saturday, you can find me at Costa de Este up in Vero Beach in the afternoon. And Sunday, I will be at the Sneaky Tiki, who are great friends of ours. We love the Sneaky Tiki. And then Monday and Tuesday, he rested for the love of God.
He rested
And
on the 6th and 7th day.
and as I mentioned
He
before,
rests.
of course, next Wednesday night we have Kevum on the show. Amazing singer-songwriter. Please tune in and catch up with him. And yeah, Jordyn Taylor, you guys.
Shit face aquaholic.
Elly Brock, ladies and gentlemen.
I made terrible drinks tonight.
Excellent bartender.
Terrible in the sense that they were loaded with booze.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
My
only
brother-
way I do it.
My brother Steve.
Stoke, a.k.a. Stove.
Steve's Custom Computers.
Yeah.
And Colby's off in the distance. You can't see him.
Yeah,
but you
Colby.
guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. You guys are amazing. Good night, good night, good night. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Toodle pip.